evening, and welcome to the recognition dinner for the retiree class of 2014-2015. We talk a lot about graduating classes. I'm still not used to the notion of a retiree class, but tonight I want to tell you a little story which gave me insight into what I hope awaits you retirees who are with us tonight on the retirement side of your life. It's a personal story, so bear with me. About 8 years ago, our family took a trip out west. We went to visit the Grand Teton National Park and Yellowstone National Park. And at one point, on the second day of our trip, I pulled off the main road so that my wife and daughter could walk around some bubbling mud ponds. I watched and wondered myself how the elk who were feeding on the grasses there weren't really concerned about the hot bubbling water and the steam, which we were told was about 400 degrees. I wasn't about to go out there. I hung around the car looking at some maps and looking at interpretive signs when I noticed a man sitting at a picnic table reading a book. At first I didn't say anything to him, but after a few minutes it really seemed more awkward to not talk than to break the silence. I said something, I can't really remember exactly what, to start the conversation. He said he came to Yellowstone every year about this time. He came in his RV camper, which was parked right in the lot. It really wasn't bright and shiny like we see sometimes on the road. Rather, it really felt comfortable and well used. He said he lived in Arizona and traveled much of the year, visiting his favorite parks and places, along with his wife. I asked him what he did for a living, and he replied, "I'm a retired school teacher." He said, "I worked my whole life and never expected, really never expected, that I would be able to travel 3 months of the year and have so much independence and financial security. It's wonderful," he said. And that really stuck with me, that retirement could be the beginning of something wonderful. I don't think we think of it that way. I'm getting closer and closer to that point in time, and I still don't think of it that way. So tonight we gather to recognize those in our school division that have reached the point where they can cross over from their working lives into their wonderful life. You've devoted your careers to educating the children of our community. You've shared your lives with our students and the community as teachers, librarians, custodians, cafeteria staff, supervisors, bus drivers, teacher assistants, bus assistants, administrators, plant services staff, social workers, counselors, secretaries, nurses, and clerks, and it goes on and on. Each of you has made an incredible journey over your career, and you've contributed in immeasurable ways to creating a better world and educating the children of our community, a journey that I am sure has brought you your own individual sense of accomplishment. A career in education offers an opportunity for a lifetime of building the lives, dreams, and knowledge of our youth. It literally is an opportunity to build the future, to build a better future, child by child, skill by skill. We all remember the teacher, the principal, or the bus driver who on a daily basis provided a challenge, an encouragement, a belief in us, and pushed us to be a little better. So tonight, on behalf of the school board, students, parents, and citizens of this city, we thank you for your years of devoted service. We welcome you across the boundary into your retirement. So at this time, I'd like to call on our superintendent, Dr. Ashby Kilgore, and she'll introduce our special guest tonight and lead us into the next phase. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Mr. Stodchill, and welcome to everybody to a very special evening of celebration and of gratitude to a lot of people who've made a great difference in our community, and we really thank you for that. I know Mr. Stotch called this your transition to the wonderful life, but we're going to miss you. And so I have mixed feelings about how wonderful this is for you guys, but it is, you will leave a lot of unfilled places, holes, knowledge, lots of things in our school community that are very, very hard to replace. I first thank you for choosing education as your career. There's lots of options that we all have, and to dedicate your life to serving young people and to serving the community, I think that's a beautiful thing, and something that you need to leave feeling very proud that you were a part of this profession. And over the past 19 years that I've worked here in Newport News, I've seen every one of you contribute to important milestones for our young people. Each of you in your job has guided our young people to get ready for colleges, post-secondary study, for careers, and for citizenship. And for that, again, you should feel very, very, very proud. Many of you have helped our young people become smarter and prepared them for a big, important future that they wouldn't have without you. You've made sure that our students arrived at school safely, that they were well fed while they were at school, that they were safe, that they had a beautiful school to go to, a clean school to go to. The learning environment was just real supportive of young people. And so tonight I thank everybody for what you have given to this school division. Now, I know for you, this is going to bring a lot of exciting new changes. It's going to bring new pathways in your life, new opportunities. I just hope maybe one of those pathways might be to come back and volunteer with us, and then you could be a part of our school division still. That was not meant to be funny, not meant to be funny. That was for real invitation, I swear to you. So again, I thank you for your commitment to our school division. And tonight there are many guests who are here from our community that want to also share in this evening of gratitude with you. So I'm going to start by introducing our school board members. We have, as you met, Chairman Stodgill, and our school board member Douglas Brown, school board member Gary Hunter, and school board member Shelley Simons. From our city council to celebrate your evening, we have Vice Mayor Rob Coleman and Councilwoman Dr. Sandra Cherry and Councilwoman Dr. Patricia Woodbury. Also a former board member, and Councilwoman Sharon Scott. We have state legislators with us this evening, Delegate Mamie Baycoat and Delegate David Yancey. And from our state Senate, Senator John Miller. Representing our United States legislators, we have Congressman Bobby Scott and representing Scott Ridgell, Alexander McPhee. We thank you all for being a part of this special evening for Newport News Public Schools, and enjoy tonight, and remember our gratitude to you, and remember the contribution that you've made to this entire community in Newport News. We really sincerely thank you for that. At this time, Kathy Alexander, our Director of Child Nutrition Services, will provide the invocation.
Good evening. I am honored to join you tonight to honor and celebrate the dedicated service each of you have given to Newport News Public Schools. Congratulations to each of you on your retirement. Please join me in the invocation. Lord, please bless our honorees this evening as we thank them for their dedicated service to our school division. May their contributions to our students continue to be felt by many for years to come. Bless the path they take. Bless their future endeavors with success. May their new direction bring them great pleasure and deep satisfaction. Bless their bodies with health and their souls with joy. Lord, bless the food in this gathering to recognize and honor our retiring colleagues. May we all be strengthened and uplifted in your honor. Amen.
Retirement. Retirement. I know what it means because I looked it up. It is defined as the period of one's life after leaving one's job and ceasing to work. We have a definition. But how is a retirement achieved? I know that also. I had the privilege of working with many of you over the years. I have seen the hard work. I have seen the dedication and commitment. I've seen cars in the parking lot long after the last bell. I've seen you work on weekends, holidays, and at home. I've seen a lot of caring of children, family, and community. I've seen you double down and work harder during difficult times, never giving up. This is what got you here tonight. You have earned your new lifestyle. But dang, you must be tired. You all tired? Now, can you picture life without lesson plans, and report cards, and SOL testing? Without conferences, evaluations, and grading papers? Without weekly trips to the dollar store? Without early morning pre-trip inspections, double-ups and double-backs? Without memos to type, phones to answer, meetings to attend? Sounds pretty good. Without cables to drag through ceilings, walls to paint, equipment to fix, mail to deliver, boxes to move, without polishing floors or setting up serving lines. Can you imagine? Well, we know what retirement means. We know how you got here, and I know how well it is deserved. Congratulations for a job well done. This is a bittersweet moment. You have earned your retirement, but you will also be missed. Now I'm going to leave you with a little advice. Whatever you do, please do not set your alarm clock. Please, no. Unless, of course, you're volunteering your services with Newport News Public Schools. It is time to recognize your dedicated service to Newport News Public Schools. Tonight, each of you will be presented with a Newport News retirement pin and a special plaque. The plaque reads, "Upon your retirement, Newport News Public Schools presents the certificate and wishes to express its sincere thanks and gratitude for your years of dedicated service. Your wisdom and commitment to excellence have inspired all of us and will be remembered for many years to come. We wish you good health, happiness, and continued success in your retirement. To the retiree class of 2014-2015, we salute each of you for your contributions to our school district. Our students and our school division have benefited from your dedicated and loyal service. At this time, I invite the school board members and special guest to join Dr. Kilgore in forming a receiving line to recognize and thank this year's retirees. Stephanie Hotz, Supervisor of Human Resources, will now come forward to read the names. Thank you.
Good evening. I am happy to join you as we celebrate dedicated service to Newport News Public Schools. Honorees, as we announce your name, please come forward. I ask you to begin your trip down the receiving line with, I think it's Mr. Hicks. All right? Oh, yes, with Mr. Hicks on your left. And friends and family that are here, we certainly welcome you to come forward and take photographs as the honorees come through the line. Tonight, as we acknowledge each honoree, I will share either a personal message from the retiree or special comments from their supervisor. It is with great pleasure that I present this year's retirees. Our first honoree is Wanda Baker. Ms. Baker is retiring as a master driver at the Newsom Park lot with 29 years and 8 months of service. Ms. Baker's administrators share that she has worked through many changes in the department. When Ms. Baker first started, drivers were paid 3 cents per mile versus an hourly rate. Her support to the Transportation Recognition Committee has been paramount through the years, and she continues to be a tireless volunteer in the community. Ms. Baker. Josephine Blum. Ms. Blum is retiring as a teacher at Nelson Elementary School with 25 years of service. Ms. Blum's administrator stated that what she admires the most about her is her patience and calm demeanor. She says she never seems to get rattled. She has a sense of humor that springs out when you least expect it. Ms. Blum is a quiet force and a great team leader. She bequeathed Josephine Blum an honorary Nelson Knight for life. Leroy Bunch. Mr. Bunch. Mr. Bunch is retiring as a custodian at Crittenden Middle School with 17 years and 5 months of service. Mr. Todd stated he had the pleasure of being Mr. Bunch's night lead from 1996 to 2001 at Crittenden Middle School. He said it was an honor to work with him. He will be missed, and I wish him well in his retirement and in life. Mr. Bunch. Lisa Carter. Ms. Carter is retiring as a teacher at Lee Hall Elementary School with 30 years of service. Ms. Carter recalls starting at Lee Hall Elementary in 1985 and completing her teaching career also at Lee Hall in 2015. She comes from a second-generation NNPS family, as both of her parents retired from the school division in 1988. Ms. Carter's administrators stated she is an outstanding PEEP teacher and will be missed. Ms. Carter. Wendy Cook. Ms. Cook is retiring as a teacher at Dozier Middle School with 26 years of service. Ms. Cook taught home economics for 8 years in the New Kent County School Division. She started working for NNPS in 1989 in the Career and Technical Education Department. Ms. Cook's administrator stated that Ms. Cook engages students in a plethora of exciting life activities such as sewing, learning how to care for infants, making bunny cakes, and learning about nutrition and health. Ms. Cook will be missed. Ms. Cook. Ann Dales. Ms. Dales is retiring as an instructional assistant at Gatewood PEEP with 7 years and 9 months of service. Ms. Dales enjoys working with the PEEP students and helping them reach their goals. The PEEP program serves young children ages 2 to 5, and Ms. Dales helped them learn social, self-help, communication, pre-academic, and motor skills. Ms. Dale. Loie Diggs. Ms. Diggs is retiring as a teacher at Dozier Middle School with 18 years of service. Her administrator stated, Ms. Diggs sets high expectations for her students, pushing them to attain success in honors geometry. She is a teacher that partners with her students' families. She is a team player and is noted for being flexible and willing to jump in to help out as needed. Ms. Diggs will truly be missed. Ms. Diggs. Ray Dunbar, Jr. Mr. Dunbar is retiring with 20 years and 5 months as an electronics shop supervisor in technology. Mr. Dunbar's administrator stated that for many years, Ray's name was synonymous with the phone, fire, and security systems here in NNPS. Ray was the point of contact for any issues related to these systems. He further states that Ray sets the bar for others to strive towards in their daily routines and in life in general. It has been a pleasure and an honor to not only work with Ray, but to be able to call him a friend. Mr. Dunbar. Brenda Dupree. Ms. Dupree is retiring as a master driver at the Scotts Lot with 14 years and 5 months of service. Ms. Dupree's administrator stated, Ms. B, as her students know her, served as a mentor and role model. Drivers that earn the distinction of master driver have demonstrated a strong work ethic, great attendance, and a dedication to the safe transport of our students. Ms. B was a staunch supporter of her Warwick Raiders and watched every game she had the chance to, cheering the entire time. She will be missed. Ms. Dupree. Algeria Farmer. Ms. Farmer is retiring as an instructional assistant at Marshall Early Learning Center with 8 years and 4 months of service. Ms. Farmer's administrator stated that Ms. Farmer has been a loyal paraprofessional to the children and the Marshall school community. She has a can-do and just-do-it disposition that will serve her in her next prosperous and adventurous chapters. She will be missed. Ms. Farmer. Deborah Fields. Ms. Fields is retiring as a principal at Washington Middle School with 42 years of service. Ms. Fields' administrator stated, Debbie is a champion of middle schools. Throughout her career, she served in various leadership roles in our division, region, and at the state level. She was a pioneer who helped lead the movement over 30 years ago in NNPS and has remained a leader, teacher, and supporter of the middle school philosophy ever since. Even in her retirement, she continues to provide professional development and support to middle school educators. Ms. Fields. Catherine Fry. Ms. Fry is retiring as a teacher at Magruder Elementary School with 22 years and 10 months of service. Ms. Fry started working for NNPS in 1972 at Minchville High School. She left in 1974 to become the first female park ranger. She later returned to us, and Ms. Fry would like to thank all of the many students, parents, colleagues, and administrators with whom she had the privilege to know during her tenure at NNPS. She says her students will always hold a special place in her heart. Ms. Fry. Linda Griffith. Ms. Griffith is retiring as a teacher at Lee Hall Elementary School with 25 years of service. Ms. Griffith's administrator stated that Ms. Griffith is a kind and caring soul. She is always a professional and an excellent role model of courtesy for students and staff alike. She has been a member not only of NNPS, but of the Lee Hall family for over 20 years. The students and staff will be sad to see her go, but wish her the best of life and adventure during her retirement. Ms. Griffith. Martha Haley. Ms. Haley is retiring as an assistant principal at Nelson Elementary School with 12 years of service. Ms. Haley's administrator stated that Ms. Haley has been in education for over 36 years. She is the consummate professional and the true yin to my yang. She gives 150% during the day and then 150% more from home at night. I have loved every minute I have worked with her these past 2 years. She will truly be missed next year at R.O. Nelson. She bequeathed Martha Haley an honorary Nelson Knight for life. Ms. Haley. MARIAN HARPER. Ms. Harper is retiring as a supervisor in special education with 22 years and 11 months of service. Ms. Harper's administrator stated that Ms. Harper has held many positions in NNPS, including teacher and supervisor. She shared that she approached each position and task with expertise and passion, always with the goal of improving the quality of life for children. Ms. Harper. Linda Harris Watson. Ms. Harris Watson is retiring as a senior custodian at Woodside High School. She is here. Oh my goodness. I do apologize. I've got a typo. Sorry. Heritage High School. She is retiring with 30 years and 7 months of service. Ms. Harris Watson said that the highlight of her career was being the first female custodian to open up a new high school, set it up, and oversee the department for 18 years. She shared that the children will always have a special place in her heart. Ms. Harris Watson. Jane Hartsfield. Ms. Hartsfield is retiring as a teacher at Gildersleeve Middle School with 36 years of service. Ms. Hartsfield, also known as Mama Hartsfield, started her career with NNPS in 1978 after teaching in New York City. She will always appreciate the many opportunities that NNPS has given her to make a difference in the lives of thousands of students. Ms. Hartsfield lived and worked by Proverbs 22:6. Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. Ms. Hartsfield. Irene Hazard. Ms. Hazard is retiring as a teacher at Magruder Elementary School with 10 years and 6 months of service. Ms. Hazard's administrator stated, Ms. Hazard has taught several grades during her tenure in Newport News. She was always open to implementing new things and was one of the first on her team to connect learning targets. She believes in educating the whole child. Ms. Hazard. Mary Hefner. Ms. Hefner is retiring as a teacher at Palmer Elementary School with 28 years of service. Ms. Hefner has worked at Palmer for all of her 28 years with Newport News Public Schools. She was a substitute for 2 years and taught in Prince Edward County for 2 years. She has had a career in education for a total of 32 years. Ms. Hefner. Sally Herndon. Ms. Herndon is retiring as a teacher at Huntington Middle School with 15 years of service. Ms. Herndon is a lifelong learner who has shared an enthusiasm for learning, understanding that teaching is an exciting and challenging career full of personal reward and a chance to encourage and support others achieve their maximum potential. Ms. Herndon. Karen Hinton. Ms. Hinton is retiring as a lead teacher at Huntington Middle School with 23 years of service. Ms. Hinton has tirelessly served in several leadership roles at Huntington over her tenure, including leading special education services and serving on the school improvement team. She leaves a permanent imprint and legacy for us all. Ms. Hinton. Alan Hirsch. Mr. Hirsch is retiring as a secretary at Riverside Elementary School with 10 years and 11 months of service. Mr. Hirsch's administrator stated that Mr. Hirsch has worked as a substitute teacher and registrar. He shared his great love of the newspaper business with students by producing a student-run newspaper, the Riverside Tide, for 7 years. His passion for journalism will continue in the students who worked with him. Mr. Hirsch. VIVIAN HOLMES. Ms. Holmes is retiring as a bus driver at the Newsom Park lot with 13 years of service. Ms. Holmes started working for NNPS in 2002 as a bus assistant. Ms. Holmes says she loves driving and her little people. They bring her great joy. She will miss her coworkers, love, kindness, and support. Ms. Holmes. Holly Jones. Ms. Jones is retiring as a nurse for health services with 15 years of service. Ms. Jones's administrator stated that she is a true professional. She worked 15 years as an itinerant nurse in our clinics and was always ready to work at any of our schools with any of our students. Ms. Jones. Pamela Jung. Ms. Jung is retiring as a child nutrition employee from Menchville High School with 9 years and 7 months of service. Ms. Jung's administrator thanks her for the many years of hard work and dedication to child nutrition services. She said Ms. Jung has been both a pleasure and productive presence in our kitchen. We miss your smile and the laughs you gave all of us. Today we honor you and commend your years of service serving healthy breakfasts and lunches to our students. We wish you the best in your future endeavors and hope you enjoy your retirement to its fullest. Mrs. Jung. Paula Kirkland. Ms. Kirkland is retiring as a teacher at Denby Early Childhood Center with 5 years of service. Ms. Kirkland's administrator stated that she is a passionate, energetic, creative, and enthusiastic pre-kindergarten teacher. Ms. Kirkland has successfully established a structured, nurturing classroom environment in which learning becomes like magic for her students. Her class is one in which children become smarter every day. Ms. Kirkland. Betty Lee. I don't see him. Okay. Tommy Lehman. Mr. Lehman is retiring as a teacher at Heritage High School with 11 years of service. Mr. Lehman is known as Tuffy Lehman. He thanks the faculty and staff at Heritage High School for making his 11 years there a wonderful experience. It is great to be a Cane. Mr. Lehman. Linda Lewis. Ms. Lewis is retiring as a speech-language pathologist at General Stanford with 32 years of service. Ms. Lewis's administrator stated, Ms. Lewis believed in excellence and quality with all that she did. We could count on her to always be well-planned, well-organized, and dedicated to having the best outcomes for her students. Ms. Lewis. Sarah Littlejohn. Ms. Littlejohn is retiring as a teacher at Magruder Elementary School with 26 years and 5 months of service. Ms. Littlejohn's administrator stated, Ms. Littlejohn used teaching as a platform to touch many lives. During her tenure as a teacher, she has taught several grades, but what will be remembered is that she taught her students self-discipline and helped them to develop strong character traits. Her students learned at an early age that how you present yourself will determine how others perceive you as a person. This life lesson will open many doors for her students. Ms. Littlejohn. Deborah Locke. Ms. Locke is retiring as a teacher at Warwick High School with 31 years and 2 months of service. In Ms. Locke's over 30 years of service, she's taught at Washington, Huntington, Newsom Park, Crittenden, and Warwick. Ms. Locke. Kathy Long. Ms. Long is retiring as a cafeteria manager at Kiln Creek Elementary School with 31 years of service. Ms. Long's administrator stated, Kathy has been a true asset and a dedicated employee to Child Nutrition Services. She will be greatly missed. Ms. Long. Adrena Mason Davis. Ms. Davis is retiring as a training coordinator in human resources with 6 years and 8 months of service. Ms. Davis was selected as a 2010 21 to Watch award recipient for developing the Business Essentials Boot Camp curriculum, which increased professional development opportunities for support employees. Ms. Davis. Barbara Meredith. Ms. Meredith is retiring as a social worker at Saunders Elementary School with 30 years of service. Ms. Meredith's administrator stated, Barbara has a love and a concern for students. While she is a part of the assessment team, she also has engaged in numerous outreach projects for the students and their families. Barbara has bought clothing and organized and donated Thanksgiving baskets and Christmas gifts. She will be missed at Saunders. Ms. Meredith. Sharon Mills. Ms. Mills is retiring as an instructional assistant at Kiln Creek Elementary School with 16 years of service. Ms. Mills stated, in her 16-year career, she has seen great dedication from the teachers as they search for resources to help their students learn. The highlight of her career was taking and seeing the graduates go across the stage to receive their diplomas. Ms. Mills. THERESA NICKENS. Ms. Nickens is retiring as a school psychologist at Heritage High School with 35 years of service. Ms. Nickens' administrator stated, Ms. Nickens has mentored and provided supervision to many college practicum students and has given them excellent advice and knowledge of working at the secondary level. She has always worked well with her social worker partners and developed meaningful relationships with parents and staff to help support students. Her knowledge and expertise in her chosen profession will truly be missed. Ms. Nickens. Bertha Penn. Ms. Penn is retiring as a child nutrition employee at Huntington Middle School with 35 years of service. Her supervisor says Ms. Penn has been a trusted and loyal employee at Huntington Middle School. She is an extremely hard worker who constantly goes above and beyond the call of duty to ensure students receive nutritious meals that satisfy their hunger and helps prepare them for success each school day. Ms. Penn. Joyce Pickett. Ms. Pickett is retiring as an instructional assistant at Marshall Early Learning Center with 33 years and 8 months of service. Ms. Pickett's administrator stated, Ms. Pickett has been a dedicated paraprofessional. She has a servant heart and has been instrumental in securing community donations and partnerships for Marshall. She has always put forth her best effort in making sure that all of her students succeed. Ms. Pickett. Willie Reed. Mr. Reed is retiring as a teacher at Enterprise Academy with 8 years and 2 months of service. Mr. Reed's administrator stated that Mr. Reed's transitioned from the Air Force and has shared many relevant worldwide experiences with our students and staff. He is extremely gifted in teaching social studies. Mr. Reed maintains high standards and actively contributes to service activities. Mr. Reed. Eunice Richardson. Ms. Richardson is retiring as a custodian at Magruder Elementary School with 9 years of service. Ms. Richardson's administrator stated, Ms. Richardson has been with NNPS for many years. During her stay at Magruder Discovery STEM Academy, she has shown her commitment to the students, staff, and families as she worked hard to provide a clean and safe environment for all. We wish her well as she now focuses on herself and future endeavors. Ms. Richardson. Carolyn Ricks Smith. Ms. Rick Smith is retiring as a teacher at Huntington Middle School with 30 years of service. Ms. Rick Smith's administrator stated, she is an educator who has demonstrated a commitment to her students and the profession, a devotion that has enhanced the lives of her wonderful children. She is a splendid torch which will burn brightly on to future generations. Ms. Rick Smith. Charlene Savage. Ms. Savage is retiring as a teacher at Saunders Elementary School with 12 years of service. Ms. Savage's administrator stated, Ms. Savage has not only made a difference in the lives of the students that she taught, but also in the lives of the adults she worked with. Her kind spirit was evident the moment you walked into her classroom. Her students are forever blessed that they could call her their teacher. Ms. Savage. Myrtle Scott. Ms. Scott is retiring as a teacher at Heritage High School with 29 years of service. She has taught health and PE, ensuring that her students develop a lifelong learning of health and fitness. Ms. Scott. Yvonne Settle. Ms. Settle is retiring as a bus driver at the Scotts Lot with 16 years and 5 months of service. Ms. Settle has accomplished the title of Master Driver within her 16 years. Ms. Settle has always been known for her love of the beach. Her plans for retirement are to live in the Outer Banks and enjoy life. Her favorite quote is, "If you are scared, say you're scared, and then get over it." Ms. Settle. Kathleen Score. Ms. Score is retiring as a teacher at Magruder Elementary School with 21 years of service. Her administrator stated, she will be remembered for the songs, chants, and poems she always used with her students. Kate has always had a soft, rhythmic way of speaking to her primary students. She engaged them in the foundational skills as well as making a smooth, integrated connection to our STEM curriculum. She has always been a collaborative teammate to her colleagues, and she will be missed. Ms. Score. Vestella Taylor. Ms. Taylor is retiring as a master driver at the Scott Lot with 32 years and 2 months of service. Ms. Taylor's administrator stated, Ms. Taylor drove for special needs students for several years. During her service, she developed her skills and passed them on as a driver trainer. She has led by example from the beginning of her career to present day. Ms. Taylor has gone above and beyond, showing her love for the job, retiring, and then returning. She has displayed stellar professionalism and is a true asset to the transportation team. Ms. Taylor. Janice Thomas. Ms. Thomas is retiring as an instructional assistant at Heritage High School with 20 years and 4 months of service. Ms. Thomas's administrator stated, Ms. Thomas has strived to grow and be her best as an individual and made sure that she pushed our students to strive to do the same. Ms. Thomas. Wayne Tucker. Mr. Tucker is retiring as an audiovisual supervisor in technology with 35 years and 2 months of service. Mr. Tucker takes pride in having worked as the project manager for all 3 phases of the smartboard installation for the entire school division. He was also the project manager for the upgrades of the scoreboards and audio systems in the gyms at all 5 high schools. Mr. Tucker. Pamela Volheim. Ms. Volheim is retiring as a teacher at McIntosh Elementary School with 25 years of service. She started teaching kindergarten in 1973. This was the first year NNPS had a kindergarten program. She dressed up in many costumes to complement the subject matter being studied. She has missed 0 days of work for the past 14 years. Ms. Volheim. Allison Walton. Ms. Walton is retiring as a teacher at Enterprise Academy with 14 years of service. Ms. Walton's administrator stated, Ms. Walton has an appreciable effect on her students and is an exemplary teacher who consistently manages their classroom, teaches for mastery, and has high expectations for her students. She serves as a mentor and counselor. Ms. Walton. L. Wayne Westcott. Mr. Westcott is retiring as an AV technician in technology with 24 years and 7 months of service. Mr. Westcott's administrator stated, Mr. Westcott has been a true asset to NNPS. His in-depth knowledge and skill set in the field is second to none. His ability to repair systems at the circuit and mechanical level is a true art. Mr. Westcott. Jacob Wilson III. Mr. Wilson is retiring as a program administrator in student services and support with 30 years and 4 months of service. Mr. Wilson's administrator stated, Mr. Wilson has served in various positions during his NNPS tenure, including principal and program administrator. He has positively impacted students and staff, and his vast expertise will be missed. Mr. Wilson. We have done our best to be accurate, but we do want to ensure that we have recognized all of the retirees present. Is there anyone present whose name has not been called? Okay. Thank you, receiving line. You may return to your tables. Thank you, Mr. Hicks. Please join me in one more round of applause for all of our retiring employees. Retirees, each of you has our deepest appreciation for your commitment and service to Newport News Public Schools. On behalf of the school board and the staff, we salute you, the retiree class of 2014-2015, for the years of service you have rendered on behalf of students in Newport News. We wish each of you the best wishes for the next phase of your life. Go forth, switch gears, but keep the passion. Good night, everyone.